Hey everybody, Mark Comfort here, owner of Cruise Holidays Kansas City, along with my wife Mimi. Are you ready for this? For almost 34 years now, November 14th is going to be our 34th anniversary in business. How about that? Hey, I've got a really interesting hosted trip that we just were allowed to tell you about. It's because Kathy Armitage is hosting a retirement trip to this incredible resort, one of my favorite resorts in the world, the Marival Armony in Puerto Vallarta, the north part of Puerto Vallarta, actually a beautiful part of that Banderas Bay up by, it's called Punta Mita. So it's the north part of Puerto Vallarta. This is going to be in the coldest month of the year, February 2nd through the 9th, 7 nights. Now you can do less nights or you can do more nights, but we'll talk to you right now about that hosted trip. February 2nd through the 9th, too. It'll be about 83, 84, 85 degrees there in February at this resort, the Marival Armony. It's a brand new resort. It's right now a little over 2 years old. And if you think about it, with the pandemic slowing it down, it's relatively brand new. Look at how lush and green it is. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous property. I was just there. I'm on the board, the advisory board. For the Marival group, which is 3 spectacular properties in the Puerto Vallarta area. I love, love, love Puerto Vallarta because it is so mountainous, so lush, so green, so beautiful. That Banderas Bay, I think, is one of the prettiest bays in the world, let alone in North or South America. So you will, this is a fabulous experience. It's totally all-inclusive, and it's very upscale. Food is great. Service is great. The accommodations are wonderful. If you see down at the bottom, this gigantic palapa, it is gigantic. It is so cool, right on the beach. And if you look at that beach actually is almost a private beach because this is a relatively new, it's the new hot spot area of Puerto Vallarta, up on that north point of Banderas Bay by Punta Mita. And that's Punta Mita is where the Westin and the St. Regis and all the spectacular 5, almost 6-star properties are in Puerto Vallarta. Anyway, so this infinity pool down by the ocean is just incredible, just incredible. The beach is almost like a private beach, like what I was saying. And I don't know about you, but that beach has firm sand, and that's really important. Like I had a hip replacement 7 years ago. Soft sand just kills my hips, and I can't walk on soft sand for very long. Firm sand does not. Firm sand is easy to walk on, and you can walk for miles and miles and miles. Now, maybe even the best thing, with this being up north, it is whale season in February, January, February, and March, whale season. Last time I was there, a year ago, January, I saw more whales from that infinity pool than I've seen on whale watching trips up in Alaska. And I saw a lot up there, so I've seen even more. Whales are all over, so you will see whales here. So the property is just wonderful. Seriously, it's just wonderful. On the very back of the property, I don't know if you can see my cursor, that is the lobby area and the entrance area. There is a big 5-star. They hope it will be, well, they think it's the best restaurant in all of the north part of Punta Mita. Now, think about that with the Westin and St. Regis up there with the restaurants, to say this restaurant is the best. And I do agree. It's called Divum, D-I-V-U-M, and it is spectacular. They have a wonderful entertainment, sports bar area. So if the Chiefs are playing a playoff game, that's February. So that'll be, I think the Super Bowl is February 12th. So you'll be back before the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year. So that front area is great, and that's where the entertainment is too. Okay, so beautiful infinity pool, great restaurants, spectacular, almost private beach with very few vendors. All of this is really a very a wonderful, wonderful experience here. So let's just see, what do I need to do? The lushness, like I was showing you, oh my gosh, you'll be so impressed with how beautiful the vegetation is, the palm trees. the flowers and the walkways are just gorgeous. Now, everybody asks, okay, what's there a fire pit doing in Puerto Vallarta? Well, believe it or not, it gets a little cool at night, especially with the breeze coming off the ocean like that. And they have a gorgeous setup for this fire pit overlooking the ocean and the jungle. I call it jungle because it's so lush there. The rooms, they've just done a fabulous job of making this property fit in with all the trees, all the vegetation up there. The wood there is brown teak wood from Brazil. It's just spectacular. Here's a good example of one of the standard rooms. You see the balcony outside, and there are, like in all properties, there are partial ocean view rooms. There are true ocean view rooms. And then there are some that are called garden or lush view rooms. So the full ocean view obviously is always more expensive. Here's a good picture taken from the infinity pool to show you that beach I was talking about. And the watercolor is actually a different watercolor. It's much more blue up in the northern part of Puerto Vallarta than it is down in the Bay area where there are other properties, the Marival Emotions, the Marival Distinctives. But oh my gosh, this is such a pretty area. It's Puerto Vallarta too is very, very easy to get to. Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? Man. So, and by the way, this property is a beautiful property to be with friends or to get away and have some quiet, private time too. I think you'd be very, very impressed with this. I just love the pictures. That's why I wanted to show you the beach set up there. There's the steps that walk down to the beach. Oh, there's a good picture of it with the cliffs to show you how far that beach goes. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, here is, this is really cool. This is a coffee bar in the morning called Blend and a wine bar in the evening. It has much more than just wine too, but and they have in the morning with the coffee, they have little appetizers, snacks, croissants, things like that. This whole place just has about anything and everything you would want. There again is another picture of the outdoor. This is actually outdoor covered right there. That's called Blend. Isn't it? It's so peaceful and relaxing. Right there to the left is a private area where I love to go, especially in the evening, to have a glass of wine with friends. Okay, here is this is called the Insu Lounge, and this is where they now have a lot of entertainment in the evenings. This is a sports bar also. Let me go back. They used to have tapas here. Now they have tapas at this Blend wine bar at night. They have tapas you can get to right from the kitchen. So if you're not in the mood for bigger, heavier meals somewhere else, the tapas there with wine, beer, spirits, fabulous idea. Okay, so this is the Insu Sky Lounge at the Marival Armony. There we are. Now this should have placed just a little bit before. This is the pool bar, literally, and on the other side, on the right side of where the bartender is the infinity pool. And where those two are sitting, there's bar stools all around there, taken out for just this picture, but the pool goes all the way around the pool bar, which is kind of fun. And then there's a walkway, as you see, right there behind her. Okay, oh, I do like that. That's the infinity pool taken from the 4th floor, as well as the beautiful view of the beach and the ocean. Okay, this restaurant is called Essence, and it's normally open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Beautiful, really colorful, as you see. I love that. And it's an indoor-outdoor. So if it happens to be too hot for you, or too cool, you can eat indoors in the air conditioning. Okay, there's the outdoor part of it right there, as you see. It's called Essence. Isn't that pretty? There are just so many. Look at the lush vegetation all around there. And I'll tell you what, one of the things Marival is my favorite all-inclusive resort in the world, the Marival Distinct, which is the upscale one even above this Marival Armony. But the Marival Armony has to be my top 3 properties anywhere in the world, and I know it will be everything and more that you are interested in a vacation. One of the things they excel at in all 3 of their properties are food presentation, and the service, as you would guess. Okay, there is a nice fitness center. Are they getting that great? Showing Eggs Benedict, and then you go right to the fitness center. Okay, but they do have a wonderful fitness center and a spectacular spa there too. A little bit more of the fitness center. Looking out, see the lounge chairs out there? That's one of the quiet parts of the spa that people go to before and after a spa treatment. Okay, a room with 2 queen beds in it for family. This is adults only, so it's not for families. It used to be, but this, maybe there's a girls trip or a guys trip or somebody like me that snores real loud. 2 beds in the room or king size bed, of course. There's that infinity pool. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And you see how close the rooms are. That building right there is called Tower 2, and it's the ocean view rooms. It's closest to the ocean, closest to that infinity pool. And most of you will spend most of your time, if you're a pool person, or a lounge, if you like to lounge. And there's equal number of lounge chairs on the other side of that infinity pool. This is where you'll spend an awful lot of your time during the day. What a great view that is. See that? Isn't that a pretty beautiful view of the infinity pool going right into the ocean? Another view. Yeah, this property will exceed your expectations. Okay, now here's the dining at Divum, the resort or the restaurant I told you about. That's the best restaurant in that north part of Puerto Vallarta. It's called the Punta Mita area. Oh, gosh, that's a fabulous restaurant. Okay, and that's the waiting area for the restaurant. There's more pictures inside. Very great decor in there. Okay, they've got some private areas. Now, these are for an extra cost, but we can show you this where you can have your own private lounge, double lounge chair, your own private jacuzzi, and your own private butler all day long. So there's a lot of things. There it is. There are a lot of things like that available for you at this property to make sure this vacation will be everything and more you wanted it to be. Here's that big, huge palapa for breakfast and lunch. And a lot of times they'll have dinner there too. And oh my gosh, it's just spectacular. And it's right on the water. This is prime real estate. And this picture doesn't do it justice at all. It's one of the most interestingly designed restaurants you'll ever see, with a palapa, which is truly the old world Mexican finish to it. Okay, and this is all the outdoor dining right on the ocean. These are the chairs that go first, or the tables that go first for dining, because that's right on the ocean. Isn't that pretty? And I want you to think about February here, ladies and gentlemen. It's liable to be 20 degrees, 15 degrees, 0, liable to be snow or ice or who knows what. How about being right there and getting a nice tan while your neighbors are back home shoveling snow? Oh, they do a fabulous job. See, not only is the food excellent, but look at that presentation. Isn't that something? There's a good view of the palapa. Oh, right there to the right is that pool bar I was telling you about. There's that private, for a cost, the private spa and double lounge chair thing. That's a pretty good way to spoil yourself right there. Yeah, I was going to say that's my wife Mimi, but that's my wife Mimi when we got married 44 years ago. How about that? There's the lobby coming into the Marival Armony again, under a palapa type roof, open air, very, very welcoming. There we are back down at the restaurant again. There we are from the other side of the infinity pool. See the Sierra Madres in the background? And in February, it'll be very lush at that time. I love this picture right here. Look at that infinity pool going into the water. There's that private jacuzzi. Oh, look at this. There's a good picture. Now that shows the beach going the other way, going, actually that would be east. So, and they have all sorts of water sports like you see there. So if you want to paddleboard or kayak or sail, that is available for you to do too. Hey, if you're into fishing, there's some great deep sea fishing, and there's a marina right by this property. There's so much to do in this area. Isn't that a great picture? That's why they call it infinity. Can you see how it just looks like it goes right into the ocean? Now, this is interesting. See the building in the background? That's Tower 1 closest to the ocean, or Tower 2. This right here to the left of the pool is Tower 1. Now, here is a little hint. If you like and want quiet, this is a public pool for the people staying there. So come to this place as opposed to the big infinity pool, and you'll have peace and quiet that you probably won't have down at the infinity pool all day long here. And yes, the food and service are available here too. Food, drink, and service are available here too. There again, it's so pretty, isn't it? Oh, now there's that fire pit that shows you a little bit better way. But this is a fire pit by one of the other. This room right here is called, or this section of rooms is called the garden room. This is the Allure and Sierra room category types. So we can help you with that. But it's not ocean view, but it is very quiet and very private. This is their own private fire pit and lounge, and their own private pools, both to the left and to the right of that outdoor patio that you see right there. There it is again. That's one of the pools in that Tower 1 building. This is the pool I just told you that is quiet, very, very quiet. And you see all those lounge chairs in the water on the other side. That's pretty nice. There you go. Same picture of that pool. There you go. Isn't that pretty? They just designed these so well. There again, this is the outdoor restaurant area at Essence. The one I showed you the indoor picture of before with all the pretty furniture and decor. Well, that is it. Now, let me tell you again, we have the space held. Kathy Armitage, who is in charge of the AOAs, she is a great client of ours. She has taken groups all over the world. She will be hosting this February 2nd through the 9th at the Marival Armony. We have a big array of price options for you. And again, remember, you don't have to stay 7 nights if you want. You can stay less, 6 nights, 5 nights, even 4 nights, or you can stay longer, 8 nights, 9 nights, 10 nights. In winter, we have a lot of people that stay 10 to 14 nights, and I wouldn't blame you. Getting out of the cold in Kansas City or in the Midwest or wherever you are to be in this area, this is heaven on earth. This is paradise. By the way, when I say paradise, I hope maybe you saw with all the lushness, this property will remind you as close to Hawaii or Costa Rica or even the South Pacific, where it's so lush and green and beautiful. If you wanted to do 5 nights on the partial ocean view, prices start at $24.39. That's with airfare, by the way. And 7 nights, $29.91. Now, when we put this together, we're guesstimating as to what the air would be. It could be more or less, but 7 nights from $29.91, so a little less than $3,000 per person with air for a 7-day vacation. And then the ocean views or the suites go up a little bit from that. You can call us at 816-741-7417, and we can quote you pricing on the different kinds of accommodations. And you can check this out online, by the way, cruiseholidayskc.com, cruiseholidayskc.com, and go to groups and look at hosted groups. And this again is called Marival, Armony, February 2nd through the 9th, 2023. I'll run back through these again. I'll tell you. I was just there, literally, I don't know what it was, 3 or 4 weeks ago at an advisory board meeting. And this property is just beautiful. It's so relaxing, so peaceful. The beach is just one of the best beaches in all of Puerto Vallarta. And that infinity pool, of course. Now remember, looking out there in February, you're going to see whales. That's whale season, and every time I've been there in January, February, March, I've seen whales. Okay? Hey, we appreciate your business. I hope you'll join us. This is an area of the world, Puerto Vallarta, that many people have not been to, and I so strongly recommend you do so. This is a property that I know you will be very, very happy with. Their food and service, very, very happy with. All the things to do around the area, very, very happy. A lot of things to do. By the way, if you're a golfer like I am, they've got some great golf to add to or to be able to play in this area. I can help you personally with that. Okay? Food, presentation, and service is so good. So very good at the Marival Armony. Again, this is adults only. Or if you have adult children 18 and older, they're welcome there too. If you want to take a family with children younger than 18, you might want to think about the Marival Distinct, also in Puerto Vallarta, a little bit different property than this. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching this. I can just tell you, I know in February it's going to be cold and miserable, and here in Puerto Vallarta, it will be absolutely about as perfect as it can get. 83, 84 degrees is what it averages in February during the day, but it does get down to low 70s, high 60s at night. Okay? I'll just finish going backwards through all this to get you all excited. A picture is definitely worth 1,000 words. Okay, on behalf of myself and my wife Mimi and the staff here at Cruise Holidays, our business has never been better in our 34 years in business. It's so exciting. We appreciate you. We appreciate your business. We appreciate your referrals. Okay? You deserve and need, I'll bet you need, a stress-free vacation. Let us help you with your vacation, no matter where it is, when it is. We want to help you. If it's an international vacation, again, we specialize in all-inclusive resorts like the Marival Armony here. We specialize in river cruises all throughout the world and ocean cruises everywhere in the world, including the United States of America. Hey, thank you, everybody. You deserve and need a stress-free vacation, and we want to help you. February 2nd through the 9th, Marival Armony hosted group. And by the way, you'll love Kathy Armitage. She is such a fun, competent people person. Thank you, everybody. 816-505-1500. That's the easiest number to remember. I said 741-7417. Either one of those numbers will get to you, or cruiseholidayskc.com. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.